Greetings, Cantors. I'm Pat Campbell from St. Michael, Poplar Springs in Mount Airy, Maryland, here with the Psalms for Advent. And this is for the second Sunday of Advent. The psalm is Psalm 72, verses 1 to 2, 7 to 8, 12 to 13, and 17. So not always the verses that you might find in whatever setting of Psalm 72 that you're accustomed to using. Maybe it is the same verses. And this is for the second Sunday of Advent, which in 2020, in the liturgical year 2023 will be on December 4th of 2022. And we're going to be learning this psalm from Spirit and Psalm 2023. But this first version, we're going to do 4 versions, and this first one is to let us become more familiar with the text, because it's a lot easier to read it from the Bible than it is to read it along the top of the music, even though in Spirit and Psalm they often put musical symbols in the text. We're not going to count on that. So we're going back to Psalm 72, and we will be doing verses 1, 2, 7, 8, 12, 13, and 17. So it says here in my Little Rock Study Bible, which is a New American Bible, that it's a prayer for the king. And it says, of Solomon, O God, give your judgment to the king, your justice to the king's son, that he may govern your people with justice, your oppressed with right judgment. And verses 7 and 8. That abundance may flourish in his days, great bounty till the moon be no more. May he rule from sea to sea, from the river to the ends of the earth. And 12 to 13. For he rescues the poor when they cry out, the oppressed when they have no one to help. He shows pity to the needy and the poor, and saves the lives of the poor. And 17. May his name be forever. As long as the sun, may his name endure. May the tribes of the earth give blessings with his name. May all the nations regard him as favored. So that's from the New American Bible. And one thing I've been trying to do is just encourage you to look at different translations, hopefully to deepen the meaning or suggest something, no matter how many years you've been a cantor. Trust me, it's been a long time. You want to be able to have something that gives you a spark to understand, to have this touch you, so you can make the singing of the psalm reach into people's hearts. So we're going to take this next version. This is from the Message, the Bible translation, that's to help us have the meaning without so much the beauty of the translation. So verses 1 and 2, to kind of figure out what they're saying. The judgment now, the king's son. Let's see. Give the gift of wise rule to the king, O God, the gift of just rule to the crown prince. May he judge your people rightly, be honorable to your meek and lowly. And then let righteousness burst into blossom and peace abound until the moon fades to nothing. Rule from sea to sea, from the river to the rim. Because he rescues the poor at the first sign of need, the destitute who have run out of luck, he opens a place in his heart for the down and out. He restores the wretched of the earth. I think this is, as long as the sun. May he never be forgotten. His fame shine on like sunshine. May all godless people enter his circle of blessing and bless the one who blessed them. Now that's a little bit more challenging because it says this whole paragraph is verses 15 through 17. So I'm afraid I didn't study enough to make sure I did exactly the right ones. And then as you ponder this, when you look at the text that's used in Spirit and Psalm, it says that the copyright they have permission of CCD. And I was saying in some of these earlier recordings that I wonder what that is. I mean, I didn't know we used a CCD translation. Oh, CCD, the Confraternity of Christian Doctrine, owns the rights to the translation that we call the New American Bible. So what I read first is the translation that they're using for the Psalm, I think. So what they have, if we do glance at what is in Spirit and Psalm 2023, we see justice shall flourish in his time and fullness of peace forever. So that's our refrain. And then we have, O God, with your judgment endow the king, and with your justice the king's son. They sing the refrain. Justice shall flower in his days, and profound peace till the moon be no more. For he shall rescue the poor when he cries out, and the afflicted when he has no one to help him. May his name be blessed forever. As long as the sun, his name shall remain. So much like what we read in the first translation. And then here's my little book from Paulist Press, the Psalms, Songs of Faith and Praise, the Revised Grail Psalter with commentary and prayers by Gregory J. Polin, Order of St. Benedict. So there's some very interesting historic stuff in here, and it doesn't stuff it down our throats. It kind of lets us pick through it. But Psalm 72